It's finally back, my fellow Chibits. Durarara is here. Finally, after the long break, it has arrived with new content for all of us to watch and enjoy. This is definitely going to be a great day for anime. For instance, Saturday has some good series, and definitely it's something I'm looking forward to quite a bit each individual week. So, Durarara, oh yes, it's a great way to start the morning or end the day, depending on how you watch your anime, if you're saving best for last. But Durarara, this episode was hype, because as we remember, in the last season, it left on a fucking colossal cliffhanger. Like, you had everybody meeting up, there was shit going down, and, like, it just left it off right there where everybody's meeting in a room. And with this episode, we continue off where it was, and we get to see what is going down. And, oh my god, the content in this episode, like, everything going down, like, there's just so much crazy shit going down, like, it's very chaotic, along with a lot of reveals to, Celty finding out more about what's been happening around her, to the declaration about her head and what she's gonna do about it. I mean, there's just so many things that happen throughout this episode that was very enjoyable for long-term, Durarara fans. If you've been watching this series for a long time, no longer than me, of course, most likely you're jumping for joy, fangasming, and just like, oh my god, Celty said that type of shit to Shinra, and then also the romance comedy. I mean, there's just so much good shit throughout this entire episode. So, I gotta talk about the romance first. That is the first thing I want to talk about. That Celty Shinra romance, oh shit, man. When you saw how Celty and Shinra, supposedly it was hinted that they've been doing things at night, for instance, sex pretty much, that was fucking hilarious. The romantic comedy right there was so good. It was so good. It was so freaking good. I was laughing my ass off. I sat down, I'm drinking a cup of coffee, I almost spit out my damn coffee to be just watching this episode because it was that damn funny. Just seeing this romantic comedy of Celty and Shinra, because it's kind of rare actually. Like, seeing that type of comedy, especially with, Celty and Shinra, it's pretty damn rare. And so, it was definitely something I was enjoying and wanting to cherish while I had it and was watching this new content. But enough of that though. So, the main stuff that's going down in this episode. Izaya. Everybody's starting to find out what type of shit he's been doing with, the head, Celty's head. The reveals of who has known about Celty's head and been using it for experiments. Celty finally finds out. You have it to where Shinra's father retaliates against the person that was, hurting him and everybody else around him. And then we also have the setup with Shizuo and how he's learned to be very calm or patient. Great development with his character right there. Like, that was amazing development for Shizuo's character. I mean, he's already started to show a lot of calm, like calming down with his, personality in the previous seasons, but seeing how he was a little bit calmer and he sat back down and all that at the end of his scene in this episode, definitely beautiful way to showcase his character development. And that was crazy to see how that was done. I mean, the setup with him as well, being in, like, this police office, like, they were interrogating him, wanting to find out information, and then eventually they were kind of blackmailing Shizuo, like, we could punch each other, and we could blame you for it, and, you would have to take the fall, and you would get charged. That was pretty fucked up what they were about to do to Shizuo, and how he was about to beat their fucking head in because of it. And then, of course, Shizuo got saved, thankfully. I'm glad he got saved by the epic man that is the biker, but for now, though, moving on, we also have it to where Izaya and his, setup he's doing in behind the scenes, like his little setup throughout the entire series. He's making moves, doing shit, and then Oba's also saying he's starting shit, and he was telling Izaya's, sisters, like, stuff is about to happen, stuff is going down, hopefully we could stay friends, and stuff like that. I mean, it was really cool seeing also that setup. So, this season most likely is going to primarily be focused on Izaya versus Oba, kind of finishing this conflict that was set up many seasons ago, along with probably figuring out real answers to, like, what is going to happen to Celty's head. Like, is it finally going to be returned to Celty and then go back to being researched and stuff? Or is, Izaya going to hide it somewhere else and we're never going to find out? I mean, there's a lot of questions, but for now, though, it's a great start to a new season of Durarara that was very action-packed, tense, along with great animation, art, and then the opening song, I think one of the best fucking opening songs of Durarara. Yeah, that was definitely one of the best opening songs of Durarara in general. Please be safe. Chibi out.